Toro Rock, and I've been following them for years. And now, finally, after the release of their third album, A Thousand Little Deaths, A Thousand Little Deaths, that combines the lovelies of Blackbriar on their first headliner tour, almost wrapping it up, exhausted but still full of energy and sounds. How you guys doing, Zora and Renee? Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit sad now that the tour is coming to an end, but really tired, but it's a strange feeling that we're about to go home after tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, we'll have tonight and then tomorrow, and after that we'll be back home. And I'm already depressed over it. But it's been an amazing time these past 3.5 weeks. Yeah.
It's just one more sleep in the bunk.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss it, and I'm pretty sure I will not sleep for at least 2-3 weeks in my own bed.
You get used to the bus movements, and
I was actually thinking, I have a racing simulator at home, and I was thinking about maybe purchasing the whole movement thingy for it, just so I could sleep in it maybe.
It's something that not a lot of members of bands complain about. I think some of them cannot wait to go back to their bed, but you want to go back to baby mode. Maybe get a big stroller.
Baby mode, exactly.
Just walk you around, you fall asleep.
Mommy, I'm coming home.
Yeah, maybe a new VIP experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Of walking you around Netherlands until you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Some VIP experience with Blackbriar.
That would be very nice, actually. You're bringing some good ideas in my mind now.
I have a few more later.
Okay, good.
But let's talk about the album. Was released in August. Yeah. I have a feeling that was recorded a while ago, and obviously being in the studio and the build-up and now the tour. What's the most positive moment from anything that is A Thousand Little Deaths related?
Well, we actually like the writing process a lot, and then working with Joost on the music is always a pleasure. So for me personally, especially when you go back so long, this album has been on the shelves for a couple of months before actually being able to release it. It's very hard to wait that long. So it feels like you're going down in excitement for yourself personally, and then you build it back up for the release date. But for me personally, especially the writing process that we did for this album was by far a highlight for the whole cycle.
Yeah, because we also did a little writer's camp for the first time with everybody, which was so cool. But I also always enjoy making the music videos because we do it ourselves, and it's something I'm very passionate about. So.
And I've heard that you also had some sort of a reading comments session that also affected the layers, at least of the vocals.
Oh, right.
That also affects. Is it something that you also took with you? Because I know a lot of bands are trying to avoid reading the comment section, but you guys actually dove deeper into that. It affected some of the production.
If you wanna grow as a band, you need to listen to your fans. I think, and that's something that we have done since day one actually. So we read everything ourselves, we reply to everything ourselves, mainly Zora, and we take on the feedback. Now this is not a shout out for people to start giving feedback on the writing, but it would be a lie if we said we completely ignore it. So, and especially for this album, we had read throughout the past years a few comments that we actually took with us. And I'm not going to say which ones it were, but you probably know it. We took it on, and nobody noticed, but we know.
But now we haven't seen
we haven't seen a single
comments,
comment, so that was good about that specific topic.
So me commenting about all of you needing to dye your hair red, that's not going to be accepted?
No, but that would mean that Sora would need black hair or something else, right? Okay. And she loves her red hair, and I do as well, so this is the trademark, right?
I thought maybe all of you are going to join hands, either beards or long hairs, everything's going to be red. No?
Well, I don't have much hair left, so dyeing it red, I could dye my beard to red, but...
We'll see, maybe for the next album.
So
I'll keep on commenting.
If there's at least 1,000 comments about that, I might.
We'll see. But as we said, it's your first headliner. I've seen you already at Wacken almost 2 years ago, and you were also supporting a few times around Europe. Mm-hmm. How does it feel packing for your first headliner around Europe? Running everything. On the other hand, all your fans are coming to see you. I know you're going to say something with the word nervous, and then you're going to say something with the word excited? Or is it switching?
Well, it's both for both, I think.
Yeah, it was very stressful to prepare, but it's so different playing all these headline shows with the audience only, especially coming for us. And you feel this completely different energy when you, for example, support a band on tour. So yeah, I get so much energy from it every night.
Yeah, it was even that Sora had her suitcase laid out in her house for at least 3 months, I think.
Oh,
So, preparing for this tour was a process that was when we were releasing the album, Sora was already thinking about what do I bring. It was crazy, but
and then my suitcase stays in the trailer for the entire.
everything she brought is still in the trailer, hasn't been touched once. But yeah, it's been amazing, preparing for this tour. We had some difficulties with the pre-order campaign because we still do everything ourselves. We intend, intentionally, we want to do it ourselves. But we had some issues and it took a lot of time that we did not have. And the result was that we had a little bit less preparation time left for the tour, which sounds insane right now, but so it was very stressful for us.
I was packing pre-orders on the day before we were leaving.
Yeah.
Still, so.
So that was pretty intense and hectic, and then you go on tour very stressed out. You do literally the biggest show of your career on day 1 and day 2. In the Netherlands, very important and special to us, and so it was quite stressful getting the ball rolling on this tour. But to be fair, nothing really bad happened. Everything went very well. Even up until today, I don't think we've had any technical difficulties. We got some sickness.
I was so scared to get sick because that's what happened during the previous tour. So. Got a little bit obsessed about it, to be honest, and then I got a moment where I did get a little bit of a painful throat, so but yeah, everything went well.
I'm really happy to hear that.
Luckily, we didn't have to cancel anything.
No.
So that was the main worry, and also for Forever Still, right? I mean, if we can't play, they can't play either. So we felt the pressure for the whole production and all these 18 people, especially Zora. It was all on her shoulders. So yeah, very stressful, but it's for the rest it's been amazing and a breeze. Yeah.
I'm really happy to hear that, and that just means you're going to keep on coming back.
Oh, definitely.
And going to keep on packing bags that will not be used. And keep
exactly.
them ready 3 months in advance, or maybe you already packed for the next tour.
Yeah, well, Sora's probably already packing for the next one. Mentally.
I love that. But you've already mentioned Forever Still, they're supporting you on tour. But I heard the rumor that there's another surprise on tour, something that is very close to your themes, that you also brought a ghost on tour with you. Is that true? Yes, not the band Ghost, but just a ghost.
Well, I think there's multiple ghosts on this tour, to be honest. But I don't know which ghost you're referring to. Maybe you're sitting right next to her or him, who knows? Depends on which one we're talking about. No, I honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe I do, maybe, but I just want to be sure.
Well, I heard that you guys are going on loads of ghost hunts when you go on tour.
Oh, yeah,
and that you just got one with you.
We did go on a ghost hunt, obviously for the music video, but like a year ago. Was it a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago already?
February.
Oh yeah, February. Yeah. But we try to leave the ghost at home, to be honest.
It's very nice.
I'm very scared actually. I try to be really cool, but I'm a big coward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, another topic that comes up with the albums is the topic of death. And I was wondering if it's something that actually you take from life. I know that some of the lyrics come from old poems and old stories, but is it something that also affects your life? Do you think about death on your day-to-day life?
So for this album, I think it's a bit more personal than the other albums. And the deaths that I am referring to are mostly metaphorical ones, yeah. So not real, small deaths.
Yeah, you didn't really die.
No.
Luckily. No,
heartbreaks, that's all that kinds of deaths.
So it's not a topic that actually you deal with on either things around you, as you said, it's a metaphor most of the time, but either people that actually passed away around us, or people sometimes think about death in the manner of enlightening life. So it's something that you think about what would happen afterwards.
That is, I think, exactly what Sora was going for, and also, saying this is more personal. The 1,000 little deaths that we're talking about are, all these tiny situations that either happen in your life that make you die a little bit inside, or that actually are very positive thingies, and all of that combined would be the 1,000 little deaths. It's still very romantic, all the themes and the lyrics, but yeah. We have been dealing, personally with some stuff that obviously is sort of metaphorically in this album, but yeah, Sora does all the lyrics, so it's all up to her, obviously. But yeah, it's been it's just an interest in general, right, for everybody. You know, you death is a very
Love and death.
yeah, love and death are two very special and scary things. I don't know. Yeah.
So with the love and death and the dark love as well, do you still believe in the forever and ever kind of story?
Yeah, of course.
100%. I think, and everybody on this tour would actually agree with that. I mean, this group of people has been, you know, we've been a group of people since the start of this band. So everybody who jumped on board at one stage is still with us, and hasn't been replaced or anything. So yeah, we all truly believe in forever and ever, except for him.
Even on the romantic side, or we talk about work relationships?
Well, both in every aspect of life, I'd say.
So what's your most recent romantic moment? Have you done a mixtape recently?
Well, we had a very romantic moment as a band in Warsaw, actually. I mean, there was a party going on, and I've never felt that love on stage before. So it felt very romantic, not gonna lie.
And 2 days ago, I got a kiss on stage.
Yeah.
Okay, consensual.
Well,
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, do we need to talk about it?
And it was from a lovely girl.
Okay.
It was very nice.
Okay. Okay, then should I wish too many more?
Yeah.
Okay, then great. And another thing that I've heard about the band, and we kind of touched on it before, that Zora always says that you're nervous most of the time.
Oh.
Either nervous or
Horrible.
playing songs or something, playing song nervous. How does it affect your relationship with music, for the band in general, either supporting you or you yourself and music for you when you get nervous? Is it affecting mental health and your relationship with music?
I just accepted it that I will always be nervous before a show, for example. And I did realize during this tour that I am not nervous anymore now.
Not as nervous as you
No,
used
I'm
to be.
really. I don't feel it.
Oh, you mean before going
it's-
on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it does mean that I just have to do it more often, and then I get a. Yeah, but everybody's very supportive. A couple of others are also nervous.
Yes, Bart is also very nervous, and you know, before the show, usually there was a band member that had to hold Sora's hands and pinch it a little bit, just so she could, you know, get the stress out of the hands.
I always feel it in my hands.
But yeah, I haven't heard you ask for that single time this tour. So
Siva, he always gives me a lovely massage if I'm very stressed.
yeah,
He's the best.
Do you feel like that also motivates you? Because sometimes I feel like some musicians said that once that nervousness goes away, that means that they're not excited anymore. So
No, for me it's if I'm not that nervous anymore, I can actually enjoy it.
okay. If I'm mistaken, it was also part of the theme for the album, also mental health. That some of those deaths were about mental health, about being nervous.
Yeah.
So again, are you scared that they will go away and then some of the topics will go away?
No, I don't think it will ever go away.
Okay, well, at least I'm not nervous now that we're going to have more music coming out.
Yeah.
But between that death and nervousness and mental health and dark love, do you have a specific Pixar or Disney film that will combine all those things that you enjoy watching?
these are the hardest questions ever, because I mean, I absolutely love all of the Disney and Pixar stuff.
Yeah, we love it. Maleficent.
Yeah, that was literally the one I was gonna
I
say.
love the Lana Del Rey song in it. So-
Yeah, actually, for every show that we play on this tour, Lana Del Rey is the song for us. It's the start of the. So everybody will hear show start, and then
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey comes in,
Yeah.
and it's been very nice to share that song with everybody. But yeah, I mean, you could name any Disney movie, and there would be something in it that would.
Dark love or death.
Exactly. So, I mean, yes, in general, this band is, somewhat inspired by, all these topics that Disney also shares with everybody. So, yeah.
So now the main goal is to maybe write music for Disney and Pixar films.
Yeah.
Would be
Sure.
dope. It would be. We're still waiting for an email or a call.
But it must be a little bit a dark one, like
Yeah,
Maleficent.
like Maleficent.
Okay, maybe they'll write something about you guys.
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe turn one of your short videos into a film.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would be nice,
We'll wait
but if
for
they
that.
want to lose a bunch of money, they should try it.
I do not accept that. I think it's going to be amazing. I know you also do your own videos.
Yes.
So maybe you're going to collaborate on that as well. So
That
we
would
want
be
to
even
wait
nicer.
in the future. I want to touch on another topic that I feel like, again, relates to a lot of things around you. Are you guys spiritual?
I'm not
You would think so because of our music, but we are actually pretty
down to earth. Yeah. We're Dutch, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Sora does have some crazy experiences in her sleep, and that's also where a lot of inspiration for the
And
songs
I'm
come from.
scared of all the ghost
Yeah.
things, and so I'm drawn to it because I'm scared
Yeah,
of it. But yeah,
but we're not practicing anything spiritual or anything. But I know Sora. If she says I'm not that spiritual, but again, she does. She is scared of all of it. So you are kind of spiritual, you know. So, but I'm very sober and boring.
And what about any superstitions?
Well,
do you
not.
do this?
No, I don't have any superstitions, but I do. Oh yes, I do actually.
Yeah, you do.
But I am a firm believer of you need to treat everybody and every situation the way you want to be treated. So I would say that is a superstition because I try to force it upon everybody in this tour bus every day. Let's make sure everybody is okay and comfortable, and I would love to.
But you are not scared if you see
No,
black
no.
cats?
It's not a superstition.
A
It's
black
just
cat.
no. I have a black
Cat
cat.
allergies.
We have a black cat.
We have black cat. Yeah. So.
On tour?
No.
Yeah, it's
oh, that would
upstairs.
be great. Yeah, we do have it on
With
the
the
merch.
ghost.
On
Okay.
the merch.
Okay, I'm going to try and wrap up on something a bit more dark, but hopefully more positive that you're going to give me the answer to. As we know, the scene around us is changing. Trying to make it more open, more diverse to people of different genders, different sexuality, different ethnicities and stories. From your experience as musicians and fans, is there anything that we can do, again, as musicians, fans, the media, to either stop immediately to make more people safe and welcome, or to do more of, again, to make them more welcome and safe?
To be completely honest, we have a very, very broad type of fan usually at our shows. So the only thing I could say from our experience, we've never had any bad experiences. You know, everybody always is welcome and feels welcome. You can see it tonight even. There will be, again, everybody's welcome. And we did not really have any bad experience in that regard. So
And personally, I sometimes get the question like, I'm a girl,
yeah.
but I haven't had any real bad experiences, so that's good.
Yeah. You know,
The showers can be better on
yeah, but it's not something
with
you
a
can
lock,
check.
with a lock.
So working on more locks.
Yeah,
So-
get more locks. I don't know. Like I said, we are very welcoming to everybody, and it's always been like that in this band. So we sort of never attracted a situation where I could actually comment on changing things, because it's not something that
Lock,
is.
but yeah.
But also touring outside of the Netherlands and also being the support sometimes, so you don't get exactly what you wish for. Did you ever feel like somebody had to change a little bit, or you heard some stories of different scenes, different locations, different crowds that felt like it's not that welcoming?
We try to tour with people that are like-minded as much as we can. So we do our investigations, and we've had tour offers from bands where we knew that they had some bad light shined upon them, and we were like, we can't do it. You know, we don't support the same thingies. So that's why we usually pick the bands that have a very similar mindset. And again, that's the only reason why we literally cannot comment on it, because we're not having the same experience. It's we take that stuff very seriously. So everybody's welcome, and luckily it's been going very well, everybody can be comfortable at a Blackbriar show for 100% certain.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I appreciate the honesty and the openness, and hopefully everyone will feel like that, will be feeling safe and welcome to join everything, shows and
Exactly.
the mosh pit as well. As we said, 1,000 Little Deaths was released in August. Can we talk about the future? Tour is over in, I think, 2 more dates. You guys are going to Turkey for the first time.
Yeah.
That is gonna be insane.
I haven't seen your name on any festival posters.
Nope.
Any more plans after you relax and finally fall asleep in your own bed?
Well, we are a do-it-yourself band, right? So we've had a massive busy year, and we actually felt like we need to have a short break in terms of we're always writing music and we're always thinking about new music videos, but even the festival plans and touring again after this, we sort of put it on hold a little bit to figure out where we would find some rest and do
Even
what we need to
though
do.
there are
There are
already
plenty of plans, and we'll be back on the stage very soon. Yes, but there's just nothing we can mention right now.
Just maybe we can say we weren't really done with 1,000 Little Deaths yet.
Ooh, that's very very cryptical.
I love that. I love sometimes when there's no answer, but it is the answer that I was looking for. So I really appreciate that. Zora and Renee of Blackbriar, I love the sounds. I've seen you a while ago, so I'm really excited to see you guys again. Thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so
Likewise,
much.
man. Thank you so much.